Hello YouTube, I am the Hacks Tutorials. I will be teaching you all how to perform various types of hacks. However, when doing stuff like this, it is very important that you stay safe. Therefore, ironically, the first thing I'm giving you is an anti-hack. This is what is known as a Botkiller. Now first off, let me tell you about what a bot is. A hacker, when they send you a virus, if it installs on your computer, you now have become one of their, slaves, because there's this little program known as a bot, or a server, and it's located on your computer somewhere. These sometimes can be found with the naked eye, but sometimes it takes a much more trained eye, and sometimes people just aren't, they're not skilled enough to find it themselves. Now, this program here that I show you has the ability to do all that. This program is what's known as a Botkiller. Now what a Botkiller is a program that searches your computer for files that look like a bot. Now, now you may be wondering what's the difference between this and a plain old virus scanner. Well, a virus scanner actually it scans all the files for certain things that match, certain strings of data. However, people use what's known as crypters, which you'll see in future videos, but people use these things called crypters to crypt their virus, and it makes it where virus scanners can't detect them. What this does is instead of scanning for the strings, it just looks for programs that are familiar. So, it looks for all the familiar crypters, what's known as stubs. You'll learn about that, if you see any of my future videos. There's different methods of keeping a virus from being detected. So what this does is it simply kind of almost becomes like the human looking at your computer for the bots. It just looks for, programs that are obviously, common bots like Dark Comet, Blackshades, all that stuff. It looks for that. So this is just a little demonstration. It's a very simple program for those who are, new to the whole thing. Maybe you think you have a virus on your computer that's, a simpler rat or something. So, for simple stuff like that, I've made this simple little program called Botkiller. And, it's simple. You just hit Botkill and it kills all your bots. And one thing about this program is that you need to run it as an administrator, because unless you're using XP, obviously, but if you're using Vista or Windows 7, you must, and that's why it says attempting to scan, because if you don't run this as an administrator, it won't be able to scan program files, it won't be able to scan Windows, folders like System32, which is a big area. That's one of the more common areas to place bots. But once again, you have to run this program as an administrator. And once again, I can't guarantee that this will get all the bots, but, if there's new ones out there, but this will get a lot of them. And, it'll get all the common ones. Basically what I did was I just went to Hackforums.com, looked up all the bots I could find, all the common ones. Then I downloaded them, tested out the server, and then did some comparing with them all. And then I basically used that information to teach this program how to find them. So basically it can find, and I did the same thing with the crypters as well. So it can basically find, the crypters, server, or the Blackshades, Dark Comet, can find the servers of those programs and delete them, and it'll know what they are. Even if they're named differently, it'll know what they are and it'll delete them. Same with crypters, keyloggers, any of those. I just basically got as many of them as I could, and I taught the program how to remove them from a computer. Anyways, the download link is in the description. It's not one of those share cache links. I did put an AdFly link in because, this stuff does take a little time to code, so, but there's no survey site on the other end. It's, it's just rapid share, so. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. This is a good program. Remember though, you need to run as an administrator, otherwise, it won't work right, so. And I think I even set it so, it'll by default ask, to run as an administrator, so in case you forget. So anyways, enjoy. Hope this is a useful tool for you. Happy hacking, happy anti-hacking. Hey, you do what you want.